As we venture deeper into the Milky Way, we encounter the magnificent Orion Nebula, a stellar nursery where new stars are born. At 1,344 light-years away, this cosmic cloud spans 24 light-years, showcasing nature's grandeur on an unimaginable scale. We begin in one of the hottest and most otherworldly places on the planet. The Danxia Depression in Ethiopia is a surreal hellscape where salt plains stretch endlessly, sulfur springs bubble in neon green, and volcanoes glow beneath toxic clouds. It's one of the driest and lowest points on Earth, yet microbial life somehow thrives here. Scientists have compared it to Mars. Standing here, you begin to wonder if it's not already another planet. Next, we arrive at the Salar de Uyuni, a salt flat so vast and so flat, it becomes a perfect mirror after rain. During the wet season, the sky reflects seamlessly on the ground, creating the illusion of walking among clouds. It's the closest thing to heaven on Earth. Its deep red hues shimmer under the sun. But its beauty hides danger. With a pH similar to ammonia, it can calcify animals that fall in preserving them in eerie statue-like forms. The lake gets its color from salt-loving microorganisms, thriving where almost nothing else can. It is haunting, it is sacred, it is beautiful. Rising like stone spires from an ancient dream, the sandstone pillars of Wuling Yuan pierce the clouds. Over 3,000 vertical columns stretch through the mist, each one shrouded in vines and echoing the whispers of ancient stories. These surreal formations inspired the floating mountains in James Cameron's Avatar. And standing here, it's easy to see why. In southwestern Turkey lies a place where the earth appears to be draped in snow. But these white terraces are not ice, they're calcium deposits from ancient hot springs. Pamukkale, or Cotton Castle, has been a place of healing for millennia. Today, its bright turquoise pools and white steps shimmer under the sun like a frozen waterfall in the desert. Towering above the jungle, Mount Roraima is a tabletop mountain that looks like a relic from a forgotten age. Its sheer cliffs rise over 1,300 feet, and its summit hosts an isolated ecosystem with species found nowhere else. Mist surrounds it almost constantly, rain falls daily, and legends speak of lost worlds hiding atop its flat summit. It is a place that birthed stories and still feels like one. Above the Arctic Circle, the sky comes alive. The aurora borealis, ribbons of green, purple and blue, dance above snow-covered peaks and frozen fjords. In Norway, the long polar nights reveal this cosmic ballet. It is one of Earth's most magical phenomena, where solar wind meets atmosphere and creates pure one. In the turquoise waters of General Carrera Lake in Chile, a hidden cathedral waits. The marble caves are a network of swirling blue caverns carved into solid stone by water over thousands of years. The shifting light reflects off the water and marble, creating an ever-changing palette of colors, a sanctuary sculpted by patience and time. In the depths of Siberia lies Lake Baikal, the oldest and deepest freshwater lake in the world. In winter, its surface freezes into vast crystal sheets. Cracks stretch for miles, and turquoise ice caves glow under soft sunlight. Baikal holds nearly 20% of the planet's fresh water, and in its depths, scientists discover species found nowhere else on Earth. It is both ancient and alive. In western Ukraine, a railway track winds through a corridor of dense green forest. Over the years, the passing trains carved a perfect tunnel through the foliage. It's called the Tunnel of Love, and when the leaves are full, it becomes one of the most enchanting paths on Earth, a passageway made by time, nature, and romance. Beneath Iceland's largest glacier, a magical world of ice unfolds. Each winter, natural caves form within Vatnajökull, chambers of glowing blue, shaped by water and melting snow. The ceilings ripple like frozen waves, and light bounces between crystal walls, a temporary masterpiece that vanishes each spring. Within California's Lassen Volcanic National Park lie the painted dunes, rolling hills of red, orange, and yellow ash, formed by oxidized volcanic cinders. These dunes glow with warmth even on a cool day. From above, they look like brush strokes on a desert canvas, a collision of fire and art. On the rugged coast of Northern Ireland, thousands of hexagonal basalt columns rise from the sea. Formed by ancient volcanic activity, the Giant's Causeway looks like a staircase for titans. Legends say it was built by a mythical giant named Finn McCool. But even without the myth, the symmetry of nature is staggering. In the heart of Bohol, over 1,200 symmetrical hills rise like scoops of chocolate ice cream. During the dry season, the grass covering them turns brown, giving them their name. No one fully understands how they formed, but from above, they look like the work of a divine desert artist. Often called the River of Five Colors, Caño Cristalis is a liquid rainbow in the heart of Colombia. From July to November, the riverbed blooms with aquatic plants called Macarenia clavijera, turning the water red, yellow, green, blue, and black. It's not just a river, it's nature's most vibrant masterpiece. Off the coast of Belize lies a perfect circle in the ocean, the Great Blue Hole. This underwater sinkhole plunges over 400 feet deep, surrounded by coral reefs and visible from space. Divers descend into its depths to explore caverns and ancient formations, a portal to Earth's submerged mysteries. In Namibia's Namoglof Park lies Dedvlei, a white clay pan surrounded by towering red dunes. Inside, ancient camelthorn trees stand frozen in time, dead for 900 years but preserved by the dry air. The contrast of white ground, black trees, and red sand creates a visual silence that feels timeless. In the Sahara's vast expanse, Egypt's white desert rises like a dream of chalk and snow. Wind-carved formations of bright white limestone resemble mushrooms, animals, and otherworldly shapes. At sunrise or moonlight, the desert glows pale blue or gold, a surreal art gallery sculpted by time. Back in Ethiopia, in the Afar Depression, lies one of the most colorful and dangerous geothermal fields in the world. Dalol is a bubbling mosaic of neon yellow, green, and orange, created by sulfur, iron, and extreme heat. With temperatures regularly above 45 Tanaxamot in acidic pools, it's Earth's most extreme cauldron of beauty. Tingi de Bimaraha, in Madagascar, is a maze of limestone pinnacles, razor-sharp towers reaching toward the sky. Bridges and walkways allow travelers to cross this strange stone world, a jungle turned into a cathedral of rock. Floating icebergs drift in silence across Jökulsárlón, a glacial lagoon in southeast Iceland. Chunks of ancient ice crack and melt, their blue depths glowing like frozen sapphires. Seals play between the flows, and nearby Diamond Beach sparkles with glacial fragments on black sand, a place where ice dances with time. Nestled among Arctic fjords, Rhine is a fishing village surrounded by sharp peaks and calm waters. Its crimson cabins reflect in mirror-like bays. In winter, the northern lights swirl overhead. In summer, the sun never sets. It is Earth's own painting, red rooftops against icy blue. In Chilean Patagonia, granite towers rise above turquoise lakes and golden pampas. Torres del Paine is a land of extremes, blazing sun, howling winds, and sudden snow. Its beauty is untamed, untouched, unforgettable, a wild cathedral sculpted by wind and ice. Atop the volcano Kawah Gen in Indonesia, a strange blue fire burns. It's not lava but ignited sulfuric gas, glowing neon in the dark. Nearby, a turquoise crater lake simmers with acid, a sight of danger and wonder, where miners brave toxic fumes to harvest sulfur by hand. 16 lakes cascade into one another through a web of waterfalls and forest. Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia is a living mosaic of emerald water, mossy cliffs, and wooden footbridges. Each pool glows a different color depending on minerals, light, and algae. It is nature's tiered fountain. On towering rock pillars in central Greece, centuries-old monasteries perch above the clouds. Meteora means suspended in air, and standing here you understand why. The stone columns rise hundreds of feet above the plains, and monks once used ropes and baskets to ascend, a sacred place between earth and sky. On Coeco Beach in New Zealand, dozens of giant spherical stones lie scattered across the sand. The Moroke boulders, formed by centuries of erosion and sediment buildup, look like dragon eggs or alien fossils. Some are cracked open, revealing intricate patterns inside. Mystery made solid. The world's oldest desert holds one of its strangest features, endless orange dunes that rise beside the Atlantic Ocean. In places like Sossusvlei, the sand glows with morning light, casting shadows like sculptures. Dead trees stand in cracked pans, remnants of ancient floods, where sand meets sky and time stands still. No list of surreal beauty is complete without Mount Fuji. Perfectly symmetrical and snow-capped, it rises above forests, lakes, and temples. At sunrise, the mountain glows pink. In autumn, it reflects in crimson leaves. In winter, it watches over a sea of clouds, a symbol of stillness, sacred and serene. In northeastern Brazil, a desert appears to hold lakes between its dunes. Lençóis Maranhenses is a stretch of white sand that fills with freshwater lagoons during the rainy season. From above, the turquoise pools look painted across the rippling sands, a desert that becomes a water world. In the high Andes, Vinicunca, known as Rainbow Mountain, unfurls in stripes of red, gold, and turquoise. Mineral deposits, layered over centuries and lifted by tectonic forces, have created this vibrant spectrum. At 17,000 feet, the colors take your breath away, as does the altitude. Skazka means fairy tale in Russian, and this canyon lives up to its name. Carved by wind and time, the red and orange rock formations resemble castles, dragons, and walls. In the heart of Kyrgyzstan, it's a dreamlike landscape still largely unknown to the world. Just outside Kyoto, the Arashiyama bamboo grove whispers with every breeze. Tall green stalks rise around you like pillars in a living temple. The wind sounds different here, softer, deeper, as if the forest is breathing. A walk through Arashiyama feels like meditation in motion. At the foot of the Black Kulin Mountains, crystal-clear streams cascade into deep blue pools. The fairy pools are cold, pure, and enchanted in name and nature. Misty hills, mossy stones, and the sound of falling water create a sense of magic. In winter, Abraham Lake in Alberta freezes into something spectacular. Methane gas from plants below gets trapped in the ice, forming thousands of frozen bubbles in layered clusters. It's a natural phenomenon that looks like glass marbles suspended in time, a frozen breath beneath the surface. Places full of visions of wonder, each one real, each one a reminder that Earth is not ordinary. We live on a planet shaped by fire, ice, wind, and mystery. Thank you for joining this journey across the unreal. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the edge of imagination.